that what should be the minimum standards, which is a red line which should never be crossed. And the red lines have been provided by my constitution. It's a document, all Pakistani actually feel pride in that. Our constitution provides for fundamental rights like all other civilized societies. Article 4 talks about due process of law. We call it our superior courts. In many judgments said that's the heart of the constitution. Constitution is a living document, and Article 4 of heart of the constitution. And Article 4 says that every person shall be dealt in accordance with law, and no action shall be taken except in accordance with law, detrimental to his life, liberty, honor, dignity, reputation. So it covers many areas. My constitution not only protects the rights of the citizens, but it also protects the rights of all persons living in Pakistan, belonging to any religious, ethnic, linguistic community, including the foreigners, including the minorities. Article 25 says that there shall be no discrimination on these scores. Article 9, Article 10A, Article 14 ensure the dignity of person, inviolability of the privacy of the life, and as well as the right of fair trial, which has been considered to be and acknowledged as a fundamental right in the Constitution. So I believe that whenever we talk about the human rights, the minimum standard, the red line is the framework given by the Constitution of Pakistan. And when we say it's enshrined in the Constitution of Pakistan, it means it is the duty of the state of Pakistan to ensure and implement. And I can state it with certainty and pride that in this journey, not only the state functionaries, the governments, they have been trying to adhere to Constitution, but whenever they violated, and which is also quite common everywhere in the world, that the laws are made for the purpose that people have to follow the laws, but wherever there is violation of any right or any obligation, there is a mechanism provided under the law. And for that mechanism, we look towards the state functionaries, and if the oppression is actually originated from the state, it has to be adjudicated by the courts. And here comes the catch actually. For ensuring the constitutional guarantees, for ensuring that persons or the people of Pakistan or persons living in Pakistan are duly protected under the scheme of law, their rights are preserved, and for any violation which calls for enforcement of fundamental rights, our Constitution empowers the superior courts specially and the subordinate judiciary ordinarily to ensure that the persons living in Pakistan are dealt with in accordance with law. That is a long journey. When we talk about the judicial history of Pakistan, there have been many celebrated judgments which can be quoted in line, where the rights of women, the rights of minorities, the rights of bonded labor, rather the bonded labor was those practices was abolished through the Supreme Court judgment, unfortunately, and it is not, if we go back to history, it's just 1990. There have been recent occasions when our jurisprudence was on the criminal side was revisited, I would say, when the Supreme Court of Pakistan shifted the policy of sentencing and laid down a certain criteria for inflicting the maximum penalty of death. Our laws provide for death penalty in certain offences, including the offences against human body, the terrorism offences, or many others. But Supreme Court of Pakistan in 2008 handed down the judgment a very celebrated judgment where the Supreme Court said that, well, there are two options before the courts of law, either to